What's up everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm feeling pretty lazy today, so I'm just gonna kick it while I tell you some embarrassing stories. I've been thinking about doing this video for a while, but quite honestly, I don't really get embarrassed that easily. But there's one story which I'm saving for last that is so embarrassing, every time I think about it, I just want to melt into a puddle. But anyway, here are a few that make the list. So first one, I remember going into Hollister with my friend when we were younger. We used to be like mall rats. My mom would drop my friends and I off at the mall on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We were there all the time. We like ran around the mall doing nothing, but that was what all teens did back then in 2006 and later. We walk into a Hollister, and back then I was a total scene kid. I went to concerts all the time, was a big band chick, and I like prided myself on the music that I listened to. We get up to the register and there is a CD from the band, brand new. And they were doing a little play on words thing that was cute, and they had the little like sticker on the album that said brand new. Like if you went to the store and something was a brand new item, but really it was just a play on words representing their band name. Anyway, I had seen this CD around for a while, but I didn't actually know who it was or what it was. I just recognized the cover. So I'm in line and I'm talking very loudly and I'm just like, oh my god, the CD isn't even brand new. People don't even know what they're talking about. Like, the CD is not new. It's been around for a while. I probably look so stupid because literally everybody knew it was the CD from the band called Brand New, and it was just a play on words, but I'm sitting there like being a total freaking hipster scene kid thinking that I know everything about music, being a total idiot, not realizing that it was literally a brand new CD. Next story. This happened when I was pretty young. I don't remember it that well. I remember being really embarrassed at the time, but like now I just think it's kind of funny. But apparently my neighbor was over and a few other people. My mom, my sisters, and I were all sitting on the couch watching a movie, and I was really tired. I was probably like 8 at the time, maybe a little bit younger. I had fallen asleep on the couch and I got up to pee, but I was really disoriented because I had just like fallen asleep on the couch, woke up, forgot where I was, what was happening, who was there. So anyway, I get up to go pee. My dog's bowl at the time was one of those self-feeders, so it had like the back storage area and then the bowl, so like the food would fall down. Anyway, it's kind of shaped like a toilet. So apparently I just walked up in front of everybody, the like 7 people who were at my house, and I just dropped my pants and just peed in the dog's bowl. Everyone was so weirded out. Imagine being at your friend's house and their kid just gets up, drops their pants and pees. Anyway, that one's really funny. Oh man, that one is a good one. Alright, and the one that I'm saving for last because this one actually kills me, and when I think about it, I'm so mortified I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm still embarrassed about this one. I think I will be for the rest of my life. In high school, we went on this field trip to Washington, D.C. And we took like 4 buses and we packed in the whole sophomore grade and we went to D.C. My best friend in high school didn't come on the trip. I had been like pretty popular in middle school and whatnot, and like, I don't know, it's kind of weird to say popular because I didn't have a conventional schooling system. Like whenever I watch a movie or people talk about like the jocks and the popular kids and the dorks or whatever, like everybody where I went from, we all just got along. I mean, I guess some people didn't have that experience. Maybe that's just how I felt about it, but like I had friends who were football players, basketball players, runners. I was like a really emo scene kid. Like nobody cared. We're all just friends. But anyway, in high school, my best friend and I kind of were really into academics and human rights, so we like ran after school clubs and we were always together. and had been since like middle school. So anyway, her not coming on this trip with me meant I was going to go with a bunch of people who I used to be friends with in middle school, but we had kind of like lost touch in high school. So I did have like my one friend Matt, and what I love about Matt is he has like the best personality and everybody just loves him. He's so cool. He was a basketball player, all these things, and like the conventional like handsome jock, I guess, if this were like a stereotypical teen movie, but he just loved everybody and he was friends with everybody. He didn't like treat anyone different regardless of what they looked like or how they behaved. He was just cool with everyone. And so I had asked him, like, can I sit with you on the bus? And he's like, oh my god, yeah, totally, you know. And he was, you know, being super nice. He probably didn't want to sit with me, but that was fine. He was like really good friend. So we sat together on the whole way to DC. I kind of had like a lonely trip because my close friends weren't there, and I kind of hung out with people I used to hang out with, and they were fine, they were cool people, but like I clearly wasn't part of their friend group and their inside jokes and stuff. So I felt pretty like lone wolf the whole time, which is just kind of how I am in general anyway. That's still the case. That's still literally in my adulthood still the case. I am definitely a lone wolf. But anyway, I felt really awkward about it, and I felt like I didn't really belong the whole trip. So on the way back, it kills me to even talk about this. It's so embarrassing. So on the way back, I was like, Matt, can I sit with you again? He's like, oh, I promised I would sit with, you know, whoever. And I was like, god damn it. So I ended up sitting next to this guy, Zach. When we were in like middle school, probably elementary school, I was like weirdly creepy towards him in elementary school, but he was like, you know, one of my first crush or whatever. He lived down the road, but then grew up, no more associations, like obviously let go of that. But I like looked around on the bus and it was like this fun teen story, you know, everyone's like leaning on a friend, they're like sleeping, they got their heads on each other, everyone's all like buddy, and I felt super left out. So I literally did the weirdest thing that I felt weird about. I didn't even want to do. I don't know why I did it. I just think I felt so like outcasted that I just wanted to be a part of the situation. And I like laid my head down on his lap. Like we hadn't talked in like 4 years, and like I like laid my head down in his lap, and he was so uncomfortable and I was too. It was so weird, and as soon as I did it I was like, that was so weird and I don't want to be doing this, but like I already did it, and if I move now it's gonna be weird. So he was probably like, why is this laying in my lap? Like, we're not even friends. Oh my god, I still to this day I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I didn't even want to do that. That was so weird. That was so weird. I'm nervous eating. You know, I just laid there for a while, and then I went to like kind of move, and he kind of just was like like pushed her off and tried to, and he like turned around to talk to his friends, and he probably was like, oh my god, this is so weird. And then it was super awkward after that. I mean, it was awkward the whole time. Let's face it, it was awkward the whole time. It was the weirdest thing I may have ever done to anybody. I'm not even sure I can validate that. I've done a lot of weird things in my life, but that was so creepy. I didn't like him. I didn't have a crush on him. I wasn't trying to, you know, get up in there or anything. I just literally felt so left out. Like everyone else was just like settling in and I didn't, and he already probably was like weird about sitting next to me, so I was like, maybe this will make it better. Probably the most embarrassing story that I can think of that I have. It's so weird. I'm so creeped out by it. I don't know if I'll ever recover. So Zach, if anybody ever tells you about this video, or if you ever somehow stumble across my YouTube channel, I am so sorry. That was the weirdest thing I've ever done. I don't even know why I did it. You hated it, I hated it, we both hated it. It was weird, it was uncomfortable, it was creepy, it was awkward, so I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'm getting the battery dead blinky sign, so I'm gonna sign off now. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can see my future videos. Get your friends to subscribe, tell everybody you know. Get me elevated, bro. Help me out, yo. Know what I'm saying? Though? Bye.